F this inbred R and anyone who stands with him. You support and no way around that argument. In my opinion, the take is bro, Fuzzy kills me, man. Let's just see what the heck did Asmongold say about the things that are happening in Gaza.
So, no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing.
This guy was just sipping
And how
on some
much did they
soda.
kill? As many
I've
as
got a
they
lot to
can.
say about this guy, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's
They're not able to kill as
continue.
many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
Alright, now listen, man. First of all, I saw a lot of people saying things like ban him. This guy's supposed to be banned because how can you ever say something like this? Twitch permanently ban this guy. And you know what? He's trending. This guy's actually trending. Like you can see him right here. This guy's talking about it. Forget Twitch for a second. If I were an OTK, what does OTK mean? I would leave that org so fast as long as he is one of the owners. I'm not crazy about deplatforming people, but we just watched a bunch of human beings get burned alive, and this miserable is calling them inferior. Exactly, man. But here's the thing, right? There is such a thing as free speech, right? So this guy, he's basically exercising his free speech still. So is he allowed to say such things? Well, in the name of free speech, yeah, whatever. But then if he's allowed to say such things, then everybody else is allowed to say any other things. So, for example, if you're going to be talking about things that are hidden within the political culture and you bring them out, why would you get banned for that? Or if you talk about, for example, how you need khilafah, why would you get banned for that? Anytime you talk about any of the things that are controversial, usually you get banned for that. So if he's not getting banned, then you shouldn't be getting banned about any other things. So you know what's actually very interesting? I just had to cut the video off. This guy actually just came out and he was apologizing on the fact that he was being a bit of a chodi on the Palestinians. I just wanted to say like some of the points that he brought up, because I didn't even mention the points in the video. He was talking about how the Palestinians in the Sharia law, it's written that you have to do genocide. There is no such thing, Habibi. There is no such thing as genociding people in the Sharia law. But also, he was saying if the Palestinians they had access to the same things as Israel, they would have been doing a lot of killing, which is not true. If you look at even like Lebanon or Israel, they actually have the same equipment, the same supplies, and they can do the same exact thing, but they're not even doing that. And so he was calling them as well like inferior culture. Understand that even back then when the Christians used to live with the Muslims they allowed the Christians to live in peace. They had to pay a small tax, but they wouldn't even the Muslims allowed the Christians not even to participate in any of the wars, and yet they would still become protected under the shade, the roof of the Muslims. So any of the stuff that he said was completely false. But I realized I didn't even go over any of that. I just went over something completely different as well. So he did apologize, but if you watch the rest of the video, I mean, I didn't really insult the guy at all. But the other thing too, Habibi, that I want to show you is that there is this thing that is called physiognomy. And before I talked about it in my videos, some guy thought I was talking about some Pythagoras theorem things. He's like, nah, physiognomy is created by like the theorem guy. He's like, this has no place in Islam. Habibi, physiognomy is just they say don't judge a book by its cover, but when I'm talking about physiognomy, I'm telling you it's okay to judge a book by its cover. So judging someone's face and knowing all their personality is okay. You can do that. You should be doing that. And you should learn how to do that. Who does this the most? Babies. You know, babies, they're always doing that. Babies, they look at you once and then they're like, trustworthy, untrustworthy. So if you were someone who's like ugly with no light in their face, by the way, I turned on this light just because I'm recording this like early in Fajr. That's why. So don't be thinking, oh, Muhammad, turn on the light just so you can have more light in his face. Nah, man. But someone who actually doesn't have light on their face, they're ugly people. And I'm not talking about the looks maxing community. I'm talking about, for example, this guy right here. By the way, free speech. Free speech. Like, there's no way you can tell me that this person right here is not ugly. And I'm not saying that in a hateful way. I'm just saying that in a common sense way, like in the obvious way. So why am I calling him ugly in the nicest way? Because this person has no light on his face, man. Yeah, like he has light, but he doesn't have noor. There's no noor on the face. And so you can just tell from the face. And it was so funny, bro. I was reading the comments, and here's like I judged his face before I even saw the way he lives. And how does the way he live? This is actually his room. This is his room live right here. So he basically live in a place just like this, as you can see. So nothing is clean. That's the thing. The window is hidden, like it's covered. He's drinking just a bunch of coke, and then that's the guy's face, just like this. So how do you judge someone's face? I mean, you can look at the eyes, look at the eyes, look at the mouth, look at the nose is fine, but look at just everything, right? Just by looking at these features, you can tell what's behind this face, behind the soul. And then you can just tell that this face does not have light on it because the soul has no light on it. So this person has probably has done some things that remove this light. And you can just tell right here, bro lives like a hobbit. When you're an incel, everything is obviously inferior. So do you know what I mean? Does he? These comments are so funny, man. Dude has never suffered a true hardship a day in his life, and it shows. Surprised you managed to find a picture of him where his hair isn't being drilled for oil. And apparently, there was a very funny video of. By the way, I'm not hating. I'm not hating on Asmongold, bro. Just so you know, like I'm not hating. I don't hate at anybody. I just wanted to come here and just kind of like state the obvious, just because this is a lesson that you should learn from long time ago, and I've been teaching this on the channel, by the way. And anytime I do it, it's right. Like for example, you know that the young Philly guy, the young Philly guy that just recently got arrested. I looked at his face from before, and immediately I'm like, he's not trustworthy. So then I stopped watching any of his videos. I'm like, this guy is hiding something. So even if now they come out, they're like, nah, he didn't actually, he didn't go to prison, he didn't go to jail, it was all fake. I'm like, still, the physiognomy thing, it's too much. Like you could tell this person he does some things behind the scenes that like it leaves traces on his face. And so when I looked at Asman Gold, by the way, even by the way, Puff Diddy, when I looked at the Puff Diddy's guy's face, I'm like this guy he does some horrible things. Don't ever listen to that guy. So even Asman Gold, man. Oh, this is the stuff that I bookmark, and I want to show you like this is the stuff that they do. This is what he's talking about. What did you do? Stop it because they will ask. Like he's commenting about such things. Like this is in Gaza right now. I'm not gonna play the full video because obviously, sadly, this YouTube is gonna get banned. And then this person, this is incredibly racist hate speech. There's absolutely no way you would allow this to be on your thing, nor should you. This is disgusting. Don't even remove it. No need to remove it, man. Everybody's exercising their free speech, so it's all good. It's all good. And here, people are still exercising their free speech. Let the man talk. It's fine. Why would you remove that? Everybody has an opinion. It's just some opinions are worse than others. And even if you want to draw him, this is what like this is people here. They're just drawing his most like dominant facial features, and this is what it is. So he looks like a rat, and this isn't mean. This is just stating the obvious. He looks like a rat. So if you were friends with this guy, he would probably backstab you. So don't listen to him. And if you were also friends with him, he would obviously backbite as well. So don't listen to him, or don't even be his friend. So that's the face. And by the way, I'll tell you, like, how are you supposed to have a better physiognomy? And that's the sink that he has. This guy doesn't even clean, and he says that he likes. Is that a cockroach? Oh man, that can't be a cockroach. He says he doesn't like to clean. He actually made a whole video about it, which is fine, bro. Do whatever you want, but it's just again, you guys should know that's a cockroach, right? Oh no, that's actually disgusting. Not gonna lie. No, click out of here, bro. No way, man. Oh no, he has another one right here. Wait, let's just see what is this one about.
And you know what else is disgusting? That people in the West that enjoy more privileges and freedom than anywhere else in the world romanticize their behavior or their lifestyle as anything other than barbaric. Thank God I was born.
Yeah, man. I mean, if this guy was born in the Middle East, he'd probably get so bullied. Not bullied, he would just that's crazy, man. Here are some of the TOS guidelines that Asmongold directly violated recently. All of these things. Again, we need to have like two-sidedness, right? So if we're going to be banning him on this, then they're justified. Twitch is justified in banning other people when they're talking about other things that are on the other side. Does that mean like just don't ban both, bro? It shouldn't like there be free speech. So, but by the way, if Twitch is not going to be banning this guy, that means like why were you banning the other people on the other side? You shouldn't be banning these people as well. Do you know what I mean? They come from an inferior culture, but the man himself is living such an inferior life, man. That's the thing. He himself is living such an inferior life. Words are vibration, thoughts are magic, man. By the way, so how is let me tell you more about physiognomy because I really, really want you guys to understand this because I haven't been wrong ever. I've never ever been wrong when it comes to this stuff. And I'm looking for the part where he said, "Oh yeah, this one. Let's just watch this one. This one's a funny one. Not gonna lie."
I took a shower for the first time, and as I said, 2.5 months yesterday.
Oh man, 2.5 months, no shower at all. If he doesn't shower his body, do you think he's ever cleaning his soul? Do you think he's ever like cleaning his body internally? Nah, man, that's impossible. So then it's gonna show on the outside. By the way, the reason why I'm showing you this, not to hate again, not to hate Asmongold, I want you to realize this, and I want you to fix this as well. People when they see my face, I'm not gonna brag, but usually they say I look like an innocent little boy. Come on, man, I'm not little. What the heck? But sometimes, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't do much things, but I have a lot of people around my life. My father looks innocent. Even my father-in-law looks very innocent. Brother-in-law looks very innocent. My brother looks very innocent. And it's so funny because when you have babies around the people that have good physiognomy, babies just naturally they're inclined to go towards the people that have good physiognomy. And alhamdulillah, like I guess like babies usually love me, which is so cute. But when you put a baby next to a person that has bad physiognomy, then they won't like him because babies can sense that there's something wrong with this person. So after we finish talking about Asmon Gold, I'll tell you how do you make your physiognomy better.
Yeah, you're doing it right. The old God Warriors didn't have a shower and shampoo. Well, I didn't really use any soap, okay? Not going to do any of that bullshit. But I at least got all that stuff off myself.
Said a bad word.
I don't need soap. The reason why is because the way I clean myself is I either take an object, a sharp object, or my fingernails, and I dig them into my skin, and I just literally tear off all of the dead skin with my fingernails. And I do that to my entire body. And then after I'm done, I'm clean.
Interesting, man. Very interesting. Very interesting. He does that thing with his brows too. I don't know why he keeps doing this. Like, I don't know why he does that. I think he actually has OCD. Why does he have OCD? Well, because of the way he's been living, brother. Ew. Oh man, yeah. This is crazy. This guy is basically justifying a genocide. So, should you listen to his opinion? Bro, forget his opinion. Is he allowed to say his opinion? Say whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. He can insult things. But you just need to see, like, who is. And dude could have played video games for the rest of his life that made millions, but instead wastes his time needing to share his opinion on every topic. And no one really cares about this man's opinion, which is sad because apparently people do care because he gets a lot more reviews. But yeah, like understand this whole physiognomy thing. So how are you supposed to fix your physiognomy? Physiognomy, all that it means is that you can judge a face by its cover, or you can judge a book by its cover. So then you can judge an entire person's personality just by looking at their face. By the way, so let me show you something. So if I wear glasses like this, if I wear glasses, I'm taking off my glasses because they're dirty. You gotta clean them. My dad tells me like wear glasses in your videos because you look smarter, but I have to take them off just because they're so dirty. Because when I take my glasses off, I look more I look more sexy. But he wants me to look more smart. So anyway, So the way you fix physiognomy, do you eat bad food? That's the thing. I just got a text. Do you eat bad food? Asmongold, he lives his whole life eating bad food. So then obviously, like he might not even gain weight because I mean he's been blessed with good metabolism, but the bad food is gonna start showing on the skin. So if he's constantly eating seed oils, if he's constantly eating unhealthy food, like with a bunch of ingredients, artificial ingredients, then it's gonna start showing on his face. And he's gonna start looking uglier. So you are what you eat. So if you're constantly eating proper food like halal meat with good energy, then you're gonna start looking more beautiful too. Without makeup as well, by the way. Without makeup. The other thing too, and by beautiful as well, like for example, there is this Sheikh Nurjan. Because like I look at this man's face right here, right? This man's face. And he's just like a ball of radiating light. Look at him. Like babies would love to go around this man. Like babies, they wouldn't be scared of this man because he looks beautiful. So look at him. Like he looks beautiful. Why is he so beautiful? Because he does a lot of dhikr. A lot of dhikr. He's actually a Naqshbandi Sufi Sheikh, and he does so much dhikr, and you can just tell like there is light flowing from his face. So compare this face with this face, the Asman Gold face. Like you can even just tell the eyes are very deceitful. The mouth is very deceitful. But then you look at him, it's like he's innocent. This man is innocent. He wouldn't even do anything bad. He's innocent. But then you look at, for example, Puff Diddy. Yeah, you look at Puff Diddy and you're like, let's see. Damn, my computer is so slow. First of all, he hides his eyes, which is not good. Anyone who hides their eyes, like, it's not good. But now, like, you can just tell, man, he's gone through so much. This guy has gone through, so he's seen a lot. And he kind of, like, I feel like he regrets some of the things that he does. I mean, look at him right here. Look at the brows, too. You can just tell he regrets. Yeah, you can just tell this man regrets. But that's the thing, like, understand physiognomy. So dhikr, when you do a lot of dhikr, because when you do a lot of dhikr, you're cleaning the soul. And then when you clean the soul, it's going to start showing from your eyes, it's going to start showing from your face. And then you can tell that, oh man, like this person, he's he's a good person. And that's why you meet people at times and you're like immediately like, oh, this person is a good person. How do you know? Sometimes you're like, well, I don't even know, but you can just tell he's a good person. The other thing too is, do you watch a lot of porn? Or are you just constantly distracted? Because if you are, then your face is going to be ugly. Do you cheat people? If you're cheating people, you're going to start becoming ugly. Do you lie? If you do that, you're going to start becoming ugly. I remember even Iman Gadzi, even him, a lot of people they started saying things like on Twitter, like his physiognomy is not bad, but a lot of people started saying things back when he was like promoting his product a lot. They were like his physiognomy is just rat physiognomy, so he's a backstabber. So then don't trust him. And I don't know. I don't really care about him, but that's what some people were saying on Twitter. Like the people, like the money Twitter, because they know him, and they're like, bro, like don't ever trust this guy. He's a like trust me. He's the physiognomy that he has is like rat physiognomy. And the why is that? It's because they say he cheated a lot of people. Do I think that he cheated a lot of people? I don't know, and I don't care. But that's what people say. So then it's gonna show on your face. And that's the thing. It's like, do you swear a lot? For me, I try not to swear at all. Like you should only be saying things of goodness because words are vibration, and then words are actually going to be changing your face when you say them. And there's a quote that says, "Allah is beautiful and loves beauty." So you should also become beautiful. And what I mean by beautiful is not just go and put lots of makeup before you come and record or before you go outside. That's not just what I mean. Beauty should be coming from within, not from something on the outside. So then if you're putting a lot of makeup just to compensate the beauty, that means there's something wrong on the inside too. And by the way, you can never compensate physiognomy. So even if you have bad physiognomy and then you put lots of makeup, it'll still show because it's what's on the inside. It's the inside that matters more. So yeah, man, this is all I wanted to say about Asman Gold. So then don't worry about this guy. Like this is opinion because a lot of people went over it. Does his opinion matter? No, it doesn't really matter. And by the way, he doesn't even have lights. By the way, this is my Instagram. Hey, go follow me. I mean my my Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. I said this right here. I was like, physiognomy checks out because you can just tell like the physiognomy of this person is not that good. Let me show you something. I have something on my. Oh, by the way, even this guy, right? Einstein. You can tell this guy's physiognomy is not good too. And I told you about it. I'm like, don't trust Einstein. Einstein did not invent anything. He was an ordinary desk clerk. He was a Zionist and brought by the cabal to oppose Nikola Tesla. All his books can be thrown away because they're not written by him. And there is a lot of proof that talks about it. This person was talking about the proof. I don't care about that right now, to be honest. But let me show you this right here. Let me show you this. So I had a picture like this, right? This picture. So I said I left a banana in a room with no sunlight for 5 days, and it became ugly. You're probably ugly too if you don't get sunlight. This has sunlight. This has no sunlight. No sunlight. Look how ugly it is. So Asmongold as well, like you can tell this person does not see sunlight, and this is why as a result, no matter how much light you're going to be putting on the face, this person will still look like they have no light. He will still have the same physiognomy. Can he change his physiognomy? Yeah, he can change it, man. Again, understand it's created by the thoughts and the emotions and everything. It's the environments, the inner environments. So the food that you're eating, the things that you're looking at, the things that you hear, the things that you say, the things that you think, and then the things that you feel, all these things they contribute to your physiognomy. So then fix that. Fix that because once you fix that, you'll be able to fix all of physiognomy. So I'm hoping this was helpful, man. Again, don't worry about Asmon Gold and all that stuff. Let him say whatever he wants to say, man. Let the guy say whatever he wants to say. But you should have been able to tell that this person is that kind of person before you even hear him say such things. It's okay to judge a book by its cover. Even me, you can judge me by my cover. It's fine. I just woke up though. So, but yeah, man, I'm hoping this was helpful. If it was, just let me know.